we have any visitors in the house, I want to say thank you for taking the time to come and share with us on today.
Amen. Amen.
Psalms 100. And I just want to look at the 4th verse. It says, enter into his gates with thanksgiving and into his courts with praise. Be thankful unto him and bless his name. You may receive it. We honor our mothers. It's so good to see you. Thank you. Praise God. Mother Mackenzie is in the house. Enter into his gates with thanksgiving and into his courts with praise. Be thankful unto him and bless his name. I want to ask you a quick question. How did you come in the house? Look at your neighbor. Say, neighbor, how did you come in? I was raised, Sister Tam, that there was a proper way to enter any facility. I was raised that when you walk in the house and there's people already in the house, you don't wait for them to speak, you speak, because they were already there and you're just coming in. I was taught that when you enter into a courtroom, you don't go in loud and making a lot of noise. You put your phone on vibrate if they let you bring it in, and you take your seat until you're called upon. Right. I was taught that when you enter into a classroom, in my educational phases, I was taught that you come in, you take your seat, you pull out your paper, your pens, and you get ready to work. It seems that everywhere you go, there are rules on how to come in. I found out, Deacon Pete, if I can, that when we come to church, we tend not to follow the rules. It's going to be a little tight, but it's going to be all right. When we come to church, we decide, maybe, depending on what side of the bed I got up on, if I'm going to speak to you. We decide, maybe, depending on how my week was, if I like you today. We come in here and we oftentimes feel and think that God owes us something, that God ought to be glad we decided this Sunday we was going to show up. That, you know, when we come in here, we can come in however we want and we can have the attitude we want, we can have the conversations that we want. It really don't matter. You just better be glad I took the time to get out my bed early on a Sunday morning just to come in here. And I've got news for you. There is a way in which we are to enter into the house of the Lord. There is a way that we need to come in. And as we are still treading toward and moving toward 2020, I want you to understand, you cannot continue to come in the same way you've been coming in, because I want you to get this, that if you continue to come in the same way you've been coming in, you're not going to get what it is God has for you, because there is some attitudes, there is a stench that God has not been pleased with. You know how it is when you go in a house, you start smelling and you start sniffing around, and the first thing you ask when things don't smell right, what's that smell? What is that? And I want you to know, God has gotten to the place now where when we come to worship, that's the very question that he's asking. He's asking, what's that smell? Because it does not smell the way that I'm expecting my house to smell. And I want you to know that in this upcoming year, you've got to change your approach. You got rules for how people come to your house. You got rules when you got, matter of fact, some of y'all got that Mack on the front door, but they got to wipe their feet before they come on in your house, because you don't know
where their feet have been, but yet and still on Sunday morning, on Wednesday nights, on whenever we come to the house of God, we just come in after walking around anywhere, after doing whatever we wanted to do, and now I've come to let you know there is a proper way to enter the house of God. I know you grow, but I hate to be the bearer of bad news. Matter of fact, yes I do, because I want you to know, even in your grownness, you are never old enough to tell God what to do. God help me. And see, we have to realize that I don't care how long you've been living, I don't care what you have accomplished, you will never know more than God. But Sister Peggy, my issue becomes, because we will never know more than him, we try to always negotiate with him when he has already outlined the rules and the mold of operation. And I've come to tell you, if you just do it his way, your way will be made easy. The reason we struggle the way we struggle, the reason we're frustrated the way we are, the reason we go through what we go through is because we're always trying to negotiate with God. So the psalmist says, if you want the people to get to a place where they start to fully engage, where they start to really get what it is God has for them, you got to tell them, first of all, they can't come any old kind of way. Jesus, okay. We got to the place where we talk about houses and cars, we talk about getting money, but nobody talks about how to live right. Nobody talks about how, watch this. Because we don't talk about sin in church anymore. We just pass it over as if, as long as you don't get caught, then it's okay. But I want you to know, even if you don't get caught, it's because God has extended some grace to you and he's covering you until you recover. It does not mean to keep on doing the same thing. And then we come in here with dirty hands and we want to lift them up and we're trying to figure out why it is that we ain't got no better. How did you come in? What was your conversation when you got here? What was you talking about? Was it the latest bit of gossip? What were you talking about? Was it what you just heard on the radio? What were you talking about? Was it what you did last night? Was it what you did last week? Was it who you went off on? What were you talking about? Because the psalmist says, enter into his gates with thanksgiving. Let me help you. Because we talked about it in the Bible study, but y'all let me give it to you. My Bible study crew know where I'm going. But when you come in, his gates is the outside door to that hallway. Am I right? Is that the gate? Okay, and so therefore, if that then be the gate, that means whenever we step over that threshold, we ought to go into automatic thanksgiving. The scripture just says, enter into his gates with what? Okay, so now that means when I come in, praise or thanksgiving ought to be the first thing out my mouth. God help me. It ought not be let me tell you what they said. It ought not be let me tell you what happened to me. It ought not be let me tell you what I think. No, when you come in here, the first thing out your mouth ought to be, Lord, I thank you. Lord, I thank you because you allowed me one more chance to get here. Lord, I thank you because of everything that almost happened, but it didn't happen. God, I thank you. He said, enter into his gates with thanksgiving. We come in so frustrated over what almost happened. We don't shout that although it almost happened, it didn't happen. We're so engaged and so quick to want to rehearse what went wrong, but we ought to be thanking God that although it happened, I'm still here. You lost the job, yeah, but I'm thankful I'm still here. They're talking about it, yeah, but I'm thankful I didn't walk away with depression. See, we got to learn how when we come in here, Because the way we come in here, our posture, as we enter into the house of God, then we'll begin to dictate how God is going to move in the house. Because I want you to understand, God is not going to move in the place where there's no gravity. Okay. Let me slow my back down. Bill, it's good to see you, man. Let me slow my back down. If we never tell God thank you for what He's done that we did not deserve, why then do we expect Him to keep on doing? Okay. You got kids, and whenever you do something for your kids that they didn't deserve, you expected a thank you. And when they didn't get it, you stopped doing it. You stopped doing it until they realize that what they're getting is not because they've been good, but it's because of the love you have. And I come to tell you, God's been blessing you. God's been dealing with you. God's had a hedge of protection around you, not because you've been good, but just because He loves you. It ain't because you've done everything right. It's because He sees your end, and He wants to make sure that you reach what it is He's put inside you. But you can't come in here as if God owes you. You owe Him. And so therefore, when you walk through the door, the first thing out your mouth ought to be thank you. It amazes me how we got rules for everybody else, but we ain't got no rules when it comes to following God. We want to do it how we want to do it. We want to say what we want to say. We want to act the way we want to act, and then got nerve to get upset when somebody jacks us and put us in check. When somebody says, "No, this is the house of the Lord. You can't do that in here. You can't say that in here. You ought not do that in here because you know how dare you tell me as long as I've been saved and as much money as I've given, as long as I've been around here, I got seniority." I want you to know your seniority means nothing in the eyesight of God, because even in your seniority, you still got a responsibility to say thank you. He says, so we have to come in with thanksgiving. And I want you to understand, it's hard to be thankful and complain at the same time. It's hard to be thankful and cussing at the same time. Oh, you don't believe me? You done tried it? Okay, maybe y'all can cuss, I'm sorry. Maybe the same thing with the saints. I think I got the super saved group this Sunday. But I ain't talking about you. Just look straight ahead, they won't know. It's impossible to show God gratitude while at the same time begrudging His creation. Let me say it like this. It's impossible to say thank you and you going off at the same time. Because the reality is, whatever comes out your mouth abundantly is really what's in your heart in abundance. And that's the very thing you focused on. Okay. All right. Let me say it like this, because I might not get a lot of amens today. When you teach like this, what you come in talking about is really your focus of coming in. If you don't come in with thanksgiving, that means God is not the center of your attention as you're entering into His house. So if God then is not the center of attention while you're entering His house, then why you come? When people come to my house, they come to see me. Did you get married? I become the center of attention. Because you came to my house. Okay, now look at me funny. You're looking at me funny. So when you come in, and thank you is not on your lips, it's not the first thing that you utter, that means your attention has not been set on him. And if your attention is not set on him, then why do you show up?
Well.
And you can always tell, Brother Barnett, whose attention has not been set on God by what they say about the worship experience.
Yes, sir. Amen.
Well, we sure didn't have no church today. Man, we didn't have church because we didn't shout. No, it's church. You shouting does not constitute you having church. But God touching you does. You shouting and running around does not constitute you having church, but you receiving a word that's going to change your life, even if it challenges you. That constitutes God showing up. What did you show up expecting? What did you show up looking for? What were you thinking God was going to do? What were you asking God to do? And then when you walk through the door, when you cross over that threshold, did you tell God, thank you in advance for what you're getting ready to do in my life? Thank you in advance for the healing that's coming. Thank you in advance for the breakthrough that's coming. Thank you in advance for the peace that's coming. Thank you in advance for the joy that's coming. Thank you in advance for the increase that's coming. When I come in, I'm telling him thank you based on the conversation we had all week long. You can't wait to get here to talk to him. You should have talked to him before you got here. And when you get to his house, you tell him thank you for allowing me to make it. Okay, I have to hurry up. Next thing the psalmist says is he says, enter into his courts with praise. Okay, help me. Because when I cross the threshold, I'm thankful. But when I get to the sanctuary, I'm in praise. Help me. So therefore, if I come in to his courts, which is the sanctuary, if I come into his courts with praise, then it does not matter what song the praise team sing, I'm already there. When I come in here, I'm not looking for somebody to get me there. I come in already there because I want to push and pull everybody else to make sure that we get what it is we came for. And that's an experience with God. I don't care if you never get no more money, if you get an experience with God. That's all that's going to matter because God is more than enough for what you need. I want you to know you got to come in with praise on your mind. You got to come in with praise on your lips. And if you learn how to give God praise in the most adverse circumstances of your life, I guarantee you he's going to show up. Reality is, people don't know what it costs you to be here every week. This ain't cheap. It costs to get out of bed. It costs to tell myself you can make it when everything around you say just throw up your hands and just give up and just lay down and die. It costs to come in with a bright attitude when you know everybody around you talking about you, just waiting on you to fall. It costs to come into the sanctuary and lift your hands. It costs to come into the sanctuary and give God praise even when you don't know how things are going to work out. So he says, when you come to the house of the Lord, you ought to come in with praise. Now, let me help you. Praise has nothing to do with your ability to dance.
That's right.
Oh, we got quiet now.
Come on, Pastor. Great.
Your dancing is an outward expression of the praise that you're rendering. But you can't tell me you praising God like this.
Come on now.
And see, I hear it often. Well, that's just how I praise. That's just how I give God thanksgiving. I want you to know the psalmist wanted us to understand that coming in with thanksgiving, coming into the gates with thanksgiving, into the courts with praise, these are things that are public public displays. These are things that can be seen. These are things that are visible. So in other words, the psalmist is saying that when you come to the house of the Lord, people ought to be able to tell that you're glad to be there. People ought to be able to understand who you come to see. What's in your mouth? How do you come in? What are you lifting up? Are you giving God praise? Are you giving God his chest? Or are you just sitting back saying, they better be glad I came? Are you just sitting back counting the time down, waiting for service to be over? I come to tell you, there is a proper way to enter into his house. You cannot come in with an attitude of praise and you still got the attitude you had when you were at home. To focus your praise on God means to intentionally ignore your own drama. It means to intentionally ignore your own crisis. Young people that when you talk to them and they're telling you about what they're going through, or you're telling them about what you're going through, somehow in the conversation, it always ends up being about them. When it never started out about them, it was about you. And you wanted to share with them for them to help get you through. But they ended up making you feel worse because they dumped all their mess on you. So now you carrying their mess and yours. Oh, that never happened to y'all. When you come in to his courts with praise, you intentionally shut out everybody else and everything else, because all of that stuff ceased to be important, because you want to make sure that God understands and that God sees you. And so as you lift up your praise, you're trying to get God's attention, because I guarantee you, when you start talking about your problems to God, when you start telling God what it is you're going through, God ain't going to flip the script and start telling you what he's going through. No, he's going to take what you're going through, and the more you lift up your hands, the more you lift your voice, the higher your issues go, the more he's pulling off you. And I want you to know the reason why many people praise the way they do is because God's always taking something off them. You struggle to give God praise because you want to keep everything on your plate. If you learn how to come in the proper way, then you get his attention, because now he's watching you. He's listening to see what you got to say. He wants you to make your request made known unto him. And as you make your request made known unto him, he's drawing nigh to you and you're getting closer to him. And so the more you praise, the higher you go. The more you praise, the better you feel. The more you praise, the more peace you get. The more you praise, depression is leaving. The more you praise, no more suicidal thoughts. The more you praise, no more hunger. The more you praise, no more lack. The more you praise, there's joy. The more you praise, there's peace. The more you praise, there's strength. You got to come in the house. Get this. Help me, Holy Ghost. Praise does not stop me. Praise helps you better. Okay. I don't care how much of a prayer I was, some problems Elder John still came. With all my dancing, I still cry. But my praise. The more I praised, the more I was able to make it through. The more I was able to handle it. The better it was I was able to stand. So even though whatever came up against me and it knocked me this way and it knocked me that way, because I still had praise in my mouth, because I had thanksgiving in my mouth, although it pushed me and didn't knock me that way. Y'all remember those toys? Most of the boys had them where they was weighted on the bottom. It was like a little boxing thing, Bill. Excuse me. And no matter how hard you hit it leaned back, but it pops back up. Okay? And so then you change your position. Because you figured maybe going at it head on wasn't going to work. So I had to change my position. Then I hit it again. And it went down. But it came back up. I said, okay, fine. I'll change my position again. I'll hit it from this side. And I gave it everything that I got. And it went down. It even looked like it touched the ground. It looked like it was out for the count. But before I knew it was back up. And I'm like, okay, God, I'm going to get it. And so then I got real brave. I drop kicked. So now, if this drop kick don't work, this thing is broke. Drop kick did more damage to me than I did to it. But after drop kicking his mother did there, it came back up. What do you say? When you come in with praise, you confuse the enemy. Because every time he hits you with something that he knew should have taken you out, because you got praise, and I'm through, you bounce back up. Every time he calls you to get sick and you still have praise, so you bounce back up. And you know, so now what he does, instead of coming at you front on, he starts changing his position and his tactics, and he'll hit you again. And so now you and your wife is fighting, but you bounce back up. He changed his position again, and now you ain't getting along with your cousins, and you bounce back up. I just come to tell you, as long as you come in here with some praise, there is nothing that you cannot handle. As long as you come in with some praise, there is nothing that can take you out. There is nothing that can keep you down. As long as you give God praise, you'll always bounce back up. What the psalmist says. Not only do we enter with thanksgiving, but we come in with praise.
Yes. Thank you,
But
God.
then he says, be thankful unto him and bless his name. God, okay, I'm through. He said, his name. So no matter what mama did for you,
Come on.
you bless his name.
Yes, sir. Praise God.
Y'all listen to me. We give people credit and call their name because they showed up. If it wasn't because of the Holy Ghost, they wouldn't have showed up. Because I want you to know it's the Holy Ghost that makes us treat each other right. It's the Holy Ghost that makes us love on each other. It's the Holy Ghost that pushes us to tolerate one another. It's the Holy Ghost that makes us pray for one another. I thank God that the Holy Ghost showed up. Because when the Holy Ghost showed up and he starts stretching out, when I get to church, I thank you for showing up. But I'm praising God because it was God that sent you to my rescue. Let me show you how God works.
Thank you, God.
I told you to Bill, I'm just good to see if I can call your name.
Amen.
Let me tell you what I told you in Sunday school. There was a woman who believed in God, was a praiser, but she didn't have no food. She lived next door to an atheist who knew she was saved, and he would ask her every day, Deacon D-Bear, did God bring you food yet? Monday, that was their conversation. Tuesday came. He asked her again, did God bring you food yet? She said, no, but I'm still waiting. Even though God may take a little while, I'm going to wait. Wednesday comes. He asked her, did God bring you food yet? No, I'm still waiting. Thursday, he says, fine, I'll show her. He went and bought her groceries, put it on her It ain't about you. I got to give praise to the one who set this thing in motion. See, you can understand that all the time, even sometimes your best ideas is nothing but foolishness to God. You cannot put your ideals against God's plan.
Well, I got it. Very much.
Jesus. So he can build. Before you do the next thing, and you have these wonderful ideas, you have to start asking, does this idea
Come on now.
line up with God's plan?
Come on.
Because if it don't line up with God's plan, your idea ain't gonna work.
I know you're right.
Because to have an idea that don't line up with God's plan is to tell God to have a seat, because I got this.
You're right about that.
So make sure you're coming in the right way.
Yes, sir.
Come in with some thanksgiving. If they ain't talking things that glorify God, when they come through the day, so we got to hold that conversation not today. I can't do it today. Why? Because I'm trying to get into a certain place with God, and I can't get there thinking about all your mess. I got to have my mind concentrated on Him. I got to be focused on who He is. And when I come in here, I'm uttering His name, because the more I call Him, He's bound to show up. My heart is going to be right. My mind is going to be right. I'm going to lift my hands, one without wrath and the other without doubt. Why? Because I'm coming to praise. I'm giving Him thanksgiving, and then I'm going to bless His name, because it's because of Him I got what I got. It's because of Him I am where I am. It's because of Him that I'm still breathing today. I'm going to bless His name. I'm through. Just change the way you come in and watch what God does for you. Change the way you come in. Watch how your life changes. I'm coming to worship because I owe God. And I want Him to know how appreciative I am. That's why I come and get around the saints, because I get strength when y'all show up. Because I know what it is for you to make it here. But can you imagine how our worship would be if everybody came in with thanksgiving and everybody came in with praise? Out of all it took you to get here, you come in with that on your mind and in your mouth. I guarantee you we seeing miracles. Church don't see miracles because it's not the atmosphere that's conducive for God to move. Because everybody want to tell folk what they would do if they was in a position.
Come on.
You're not in it. Stop coming up with your plans. Ask God, what do I need to do? Come in with praise and thanksgiving and then bless His name. And I guarantee you, your life is going to change. Come on, give God praise.